Ding. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Discord.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me. I never ever know. Yeah. Live on YouTube. Because I realised that we always seem to have really great banter at the start before we jump into a game, before I've sent stuff up.
Oh.
So no pressure, but be hilarious.
Well, congratulations. How's Jenny and the baby?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we had a kid today. Shit. I haven't played Final Fantasy yet, so my head's a bit fucking spun. No, yeah, they're doing great. You know what? You never feel as useless in your life as you do when you're next to your wife who's giving birth, surrounded by a team of medical professionals running around, doing everything, and for the 50th time you've said, "You're doing great. You're doing great." But meanwhile, my fucking hands broke in 15 places. But yeah, no, she was a fucking trooper. Went brilliantly. All the tests afterwards, the doctors were saying were great. Baby, within 2 hours of being out, had done the most slimy shit I've ever seen in my life, and breastfed, which is brilliant because they don't let you go home until they know that the baby's shitting correctly and eating correctly, which are the two most important bodily functions. You know, I think piss is a given because where there is shit, there is always piss. So yeah, big girl is in bed now, asleep. Jack's at his mum's. Baby will probably be back tomorrow, so I'll be on as and when I can. But fucking hell, when's that going to be?
Yeah. Well, life will dictate whenever you get 5 minutes to jump on, mate.
Yeah.
No schedule.
Lunch times.
Do you want to play? Do you want to play quads?
Yeah, why not? Give me a split second to just boot up Warzone. Won't take a second. Do you want to chat on Discord or do you want to jump into the in-game chat? In-game's probably better.
In-game chat, and because exactly, but might be a bit more entertaining.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm going to keep the game
play.
windows small on my stream because I want this to be about the banter and the personality.
Yeah. Okay, all right, pull out server.
Yeah, cool. In a bit. This is taking a while to load. Patience is a virtue. I need to figure out how to make this not subscriber only chat. Ooh. Aha, got it already. Oh, fuck, I need a controller. Fucking restart. Better. Restart always takes so fucking long. Oh, toads! Toads in the in the basket. Need to put them on display. This area's looking a little bit dead. Fucking hell! Come on, you shit game. Better. It's like I just rubbed the grainy effect off the top. I don't know what's going on there. Oh. Howdy how!
Are you ready?
Yeah, you're party leader. You go. Go.
What's that? What's that gun in your hand, mate? A bit fancy.
Say that again.
What's
What's
that gun
what?
in your hand? It's a bit You've got a gun in your hand. Looks a bit fancy.
I can't even see it. Honestly, my screen's black. Oh, fucking hell. Stop it. It's telling me on fucking mouse and keyboard.
No.
Fucking...
Do I need to stop?
Yeah.
Have you sorted it?
Yeah. Start now. The sound for this game is just bad on every level. The music that's playing's got this like in the background. Meant to be some effect, but I keep fucking thinking there's a wasp. Like in my games room. It's just bad sound.
Man, your audio is your audio is constantly cutting out. I can't understand a word.
Really? 1 second. Testing. Testing. Huh. OBS is getting it. The stream's getting my audio. So the only thing it can be is the game, which is frozen. And you can't hear me now?
On my end, right? It might correct itself. We'll see.
Yeah, well, the game screen just froze for me then. Just start the game. I've got a feeling this is going to be laggy as shit. I know I need to upgrade my PC, but the top streamers are having real issues with the lag on this game, and the game just crashing.
Yeah, nah, mate, you're constantly cutting out.
Oh well, we'll have to see how it goes. Maybe it'll fix itself.
Okay.
If it doesn't, we can either attempt to restart or play something else. Ugh. So what I thought that Poppy had quite a basic name, but you and a lot of other people have actually come back and complimented the name. Oh, you can't even hear me. And why isn't it finding a fucking match?
Yeah, something's weird. I can barely hear ya. It won't find a game. I bet if I went and played solo, I'd get straight into a game. So I'm going to close down wars. Try closing down your wars and coming
Yes,
back
I
on.
will. I will. I will. Back very shortly. Ah, fucking hell. It's even froze when I've tried to close down the game. What a piece of shit this fucking game is. Don't play it. Don't play it. I don't even like the game. I just like yelling at fucking strangers. It's just messaging me to tell me my audio is shocking. How do you know you can't hear it? Your last gameplay reached 363 frames per second. Fuck off, did it? It was running at 2 frames a second on a loading screen. Fucking hell, Activision. I just had my third kid. I ain't going to be able to get online for another fucking 6 months. Load the cunting game. I don't have the fucking best PC in the world, but it's way more than it needs to be for this shit. Ricochet anti-cheat. Fuck off. Second attempt.
Let's try.
Okay, well at least your audio is clearer for me. But we'll see. Final Fantasy 16's got a lot of little Easter eggs and callbacks, you know. Ah. Where is Vondel? Where's it meant to be set?
Warm up while you can. We will deploy soon. Enemy soldier incoming.
Fucking bitch. Everyone's a fucking bitch.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Laggy. Laggy, 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 laggy.
Okay, let's fucking go, guys.
Stay alive to give your squad in the fight. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Alright. I like this set of roofs here, you know, as a landing spot.
It's familiar. That's all for me. Just I like to land in the same kind of place, and then I don't play the game enough to learn every area.
Yeah, I can't stress the lag that's going on here. This is hard
Yeah,
to play, I'm gonna be
that's
honest.
definitely on your definitely on your side,
Are
mate.
you all good?
Yeah, mine's been fine the whole time. It's been you that, like, when your audio was lagging out, I knew it was your connection.
But why is everything else fine?
Taking fire.
Fucking sniper.
I need mid-cal rounds.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Hostile UAV. Contact.
Fucker. On me with a pistol. He's weakened. Fuck him up.
Go get your revenge.
Moving here. Got movement.
You have reinforcements inbound.
I want him. I want him.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy marked. Stand by for redeployment.
I feel like I'm just dropping into big fodder for the same team. I can't even fucking see him now. I feel like they've left that roof. Like they got bored of killing her.
Got movement.
Your
target.
squad mates back on station. Good work. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch out.
Taking effective fire.
Where? Else?
Your
Where?
team made it to the safe zone.
Someone was shooting from the fucking ground, man. Why would they even look that way? Fucking bollocks.
You're back on station. Get after it.
It's fucking your fault, Panda. Your fucking lobby's pulling me
Of course
up
it is.
where people can actually aim. when I go in solo, everyone's shit. It's like bad.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
I'm gonna fuck this guy up now.
Enemy dropping
Oh,
into the AO.
shit. He knows I'm there, I gotta run. Fucking hell, guy after his loadout.
Revenge kills bring back your squad mates faster. Good work.
Hostile UAV active.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
I just realised I picked up the other guy's gun. It's got 2 bullets in it. I was just waiting around the corner to try and pummel a guy.
Effective fire. Moving here.
There's someone coming down on me. Why are we dying again?
What I was doing there, I don't know.
I mean, I know why I
Bad
am.
shooting by me.
Time for
Even when I'm
action.
watching the kill cam, it's bad.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Might as well give it up.
Taking effective. Moving here.
Oh, there's a full fucking team on me.
That loadout is impossible.
I am running at 2 frames a second, by the way. Like, it's bad. Even when I'm watching the kill cams, it's just bad.
Yeah, my game's running fine.
My internet connection, mate, is fucking bulletproof. There's evidence
then
by the stream
what-
upload.
So then what's your rationale then?
Shit PC, shit RAM. With a game that uses... Actually, you know what? I need to go into the settings and have a look around, because there's going to be some settings I can improve on. I don't need 144 fucking frames a second. And I bet it's got shit like that on. All those fucking stupid shaders.
Enemy soldier incoming. Gas is inbound.
Hostile mortar strike in the area.
Severe weather is moving into the area. Visibility will be low. Your team has entered the safe zone.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Oh my god, I'm flicking around.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Where are we shooting?
They're over there.
Oh, there's so many lot.
Moving here. Got
He's going down. He's gone down to the ground floor.
Septic's incoming! Chingada madre!
You fucking believe what I'm just saying? Can you revive yourself?
No, I don't have a self.
UAV active.
Oh, unbelievable. He's just taking us both out.
You die,
Unbelievable.
I die.
With a grenade, with a fucking grenade.
I know. Dude, I would have took him out, honestly, but I pressed right and then all of a sudden I'm facing the wall. In fact, is there anything I can do in settings in-game?
Probably not, but this game is like, we're moving towards final circle, so we can change settings after this game. Don't worry.
Get ready. You're redeploying.
How did I not splat?
Resurgence is about to end. Make it count.
That was crazy. I was
Soldier
stuck in
incoming.
menus and somehow I didn't splat when I hit the floor.
Fire sales over. Adjusting prices. You have reinforcements inbound. Gas is closing in.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Love to help, but I am fucking nowhere near.
Some of your team is still outside the safe zone.
Fucking stuck in the air with 20 bullets.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Hostile UAV active.
Resurgence has closed. No more second chances.
Oh, did you just kill the guy that was shooting at me?
Yep. You stood right next to him. It's hilarious.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Stay alert. Enemy spotted. Need medical rounds.
Got movement.
Gas is moving.
Oh, it's bad by me.
Someone else.
Safe zone now.
There's always fucking someone else.
I should do better
Oh,
than
it's for a
that.
fucking drill charge at me now. I'm dead.
Do not die here.
It's annoying, that is, man. You try and pick something up off the floor and it just picks up the wrong thing every fucking time. It's horrible.
Friendly airstrike in the AO.
The only solace I take is that I've never spent a penny on this game. He just run round in the fucking circle in the
Not
gas.
that time, but we will settle the score.
Mate, to be fair, maybe his connection was the same as mine. Just run round in a fucking circle. You did pull out, didn't you? Okay, so settings. It's even taken ages to load settings.
Yeah, just you can sort that settings.
Alright, so what we got? Screen refresh rate, auto. Why is it locked? Screen refresh rate, 60 frames. 60 is more than enough. Well, I mean, it's exactly enough. You wouldn't want less, but it's more than it's exactly right.
I play on 60. I want to play more, but the monitor doesn't allow for it. So
Not available in lobby or a match.
what does that mean?
I don't know, but I think I need to go back to the main screen. All right, I'll be back in a second. It says I've got to leave lobby and party to change my shader settings. Won't be a second.
Okay.
That's got to do it, man. I mean, the only thing I can change really is frame rate.
If you're a supervisor, you gotta let him go. Interesting if we get back to the center to see how O'Malley is really
What are you watching?
And again, super top with a wayward shot.
Oh, you joined.
Yeah, I'm back here.
Okay,
I don't know
you
what you're
sorted?
watching. I think so. Give
the
me a sec.
UFC.
Give me a sec. Jenny's just messaged me. It'll set me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, start it now. The characters are moving.
Yeah. Okay. What you
Maybe.
say?
I said the characters. You know, like the avatars that sit there on the lobby screen, like posing, looking like fucking
Mate,
hard.
your internet is
But
fucked.
for me, like,
Your internet is... Mate, your internet is fucked. Can't hear a word.
it's the game. It's not my internet. As I say, the stream's going through absolutely fine.
What are you saying?
All I heard was, "Heard you saying." Oh. Testing. Testing. Yeah, my stream's going through absolutely fine. Any other game, I'm absolutely fine. It's only Warzone I ever have issues with, you know. I can go on Discord, we can play Mario Kart, all fine. We can put a PS5, a PlayStation, a Xbox, fucking any other Xbox Game Pass or Switch game through. Fine. It's only Warzone. I'm not even talking ammo, it's frozen. Ah! Oh, what the fuck has happened now? All of a sudden I'm back in the room.
How's your audio now?
I can hear you fine now. I'm sure
I
you've
switched
cut out.
over to duos. Yeah. Can't find a matching quads for some reason. Which doesn't make sense.
Fucking cunt game made by cunts. I'm even clicking back and it doesn't load. Look. Nothing.
Why can't we find a game? Right, do me a favour, right? I'm going to disconnect from you, right? Okay, I'm going to go into my own lobby and I'm going to try.
I think you're saying you're going to disconnect, join your own lobby and see if it loads, so carry on.
Try and find a game on my own. I just want to see.
Fuck off, Warzone. It won't even fucking close properly. It's not me. The top fucking streamers are having the same issues with this fucking game. Randomly just gets fucking laggy. Doesn't let anyone play it. I've got a good PC. And then his fucking message pops up after saying, your last game reached 579 frames per second. Are you on fucking crack? No game reaches fucking 500 frames a second. Fucking, what a waste that'd be. Oh. Alright, I'm going to try and join Panda on Discord because that's a fucking joke. Whew.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's the story? Did it start okay?
Yeah, as soon as you left,
You've just messaged, yeah. Straight into
yeah,
a lobby.
it's weird, very weird.
I've,
Let me try and join. Let me try and join your lobby. See if that makes a difference.
I've shut the game down, dude. I mean, I already restarted the game once. I mean, I'd fucking happily blast out some games on Mario Kart at this point. I'm done with Warzone. We've just spent 45 minutes. We've wasted an hour and a half of our communal lives. But it's up to you. If you want me to try again, I'll try.
Yeah, try one last time. If it doesn't work, we'll switch over to Mario Kart.
All right. Jen just sent me a picture from the hospital. She's trying to get to sleep, and there's like full blown lights on, like ceiling lights above your head. She can't sleep. You know, like you get an alarm clock or something, or maybe like a TV, and it's got a little red standby light on it.
Yeah.
If that's on, and she's got an eye mask on, she will not go to sleep. Like genuinely, she just fucking. I don't know what it is. Like if it's not even that she can see the light. If she knows there's a light on in the room, it would be how. Imagine her in my fucking games room, fucking.
Yeah, that's literally a worst nightmare. That's why you built it that way, isn't it?
Let's keep her out. Yeah, it's like one of those bug lights. It's just a load of annoying LEDs that keep the wife away. I can fall asleep in here. I do it in meeting every day.
Right, okay. Just tell me when you're online and I'll join your lobby.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, mate. I've clicked Warzone. It's just not loading.
Oh, the Microsoft versus the FTC case is so interesting because they've had to open like loads of sealed documents, which they basically have forced Xbox and Sony to reveal.
Yeah.
And it's kind of showing behind the scenes on the industry, the type of stuff you never know. You only hear rumors about. And all the details, like private emails and everything. It's absolutely crazy. Like, so something that came out today, this morning on day 3 of the trial, was the only reason Xbox bought Bethesda for like $7 billion was because Sony was in talks with Bethesda to make Starfield a PS5 timed exclusive, just like they did with Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 16. So, like, Microsoft knew they couldn't compete with timed exclusives because the way it works, it's really clever actually, is that, think about it, if PlayStation has 75% market share, which apparently it does, right? All they need to do, let's say Final Fantasy 7, right? All they need to do is go to Squaresoft and say, we will pay you the 25% market share of Xbox you're going to lose. We'll give it to you. We'll give you the cash right now. So basically, you're not going to lose any money by not putting it on Xbox. And on top of that, we'll give you like 20 million. And that's what PlayStation have been doing with lots of games. And on top of that, they're offering like extra developer support as well. So they're like sending them staff so they can get their games finished. And they was about to do it for Starfield. And then Microsoft was like, we can't come in and offer to pay the 75% market share and everything else on top, because that would be essentially paying triple what PlayStation's paying for the same exclusive. So Xbox was like, well, what do we do here? We keep allowing Sony to do this, and it's killing us. Like, what's the option? And then somebody at Microsoft said, well, we've got unlimited money. Why don't we just buy everything? And that's why. It's in the email. It says it, like, it came out in court today. Somebody at Microsoft says, I can't quote it off the top of my head, but something like, we've got the cash to buy Sony into the ground or something like that.
Yeah.
And basically, the fuck is that noise?
It's all super
So
hyper
that's-
aggressive business tactics from both sides. But
Well, it's
neither
clever
one's
now, isn't it?
better than the other.
Well, yeah, all they're trying to do is just like, obviously, like, get exclusives for their consoles. It's just because in the last generation, Xbox One versus PS5, Xbox One versus PS4, Xbox fucked up really bad because the Xbox 360 had a 50% market share. It closed the gap completely.
Yeah.
And then the Xbox One came out, and instead of focusing on online and multiplayer, for some strange reason, they had a new head at Xbox, and he focused on the Xbox Kinect, that like camera thing.
Fucking hell.
He put all the resources into that.
I know we got Halo guys, but let's get a Wii Fit.
Yeah.
That's
And
what the
when-
adult,
when
that's
it-
what the grown fucking men that play our games want. Wii Fit.
Well, as well, there was two other features that they were going all in on for no reason. Another one was you use your Xbox as a media center, so you can play games on it and you can watch TV at the same time,
Yeah,
split screen.
yeah.
Right.
People
But
buy them for
still, that I know, but it's a little bit of a gimmick. Do you know what I mean? So like that's a nice feature, but it's not something you make your
It's not a
top three
focus.
priorities.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. And then the last point was, and this like really blew up in their face on release of the Xbox One, is that it had to be online for it to even play a game, any game, even a disc game. You couldn't do anything on it unless it was connected to the internet. And the whole world, the Xbox community,
I remember that.
because
remember that.
Yeah,
They didn't do it in the end.
realised. Yeah, they revoked it all, and it was something to do with the Kinect. Basically, they wanted the camera on all the time so they could like fucking collect data. Basically, so Xbox One lost that generation, and that generation was the generation where everybody started to build their digital games catalogs.
Yeah.
And digital games catalogs move over to the next generation, so it kind of like locks you in to a brand. So if you're in the PlayStation generation of where everyone was going digital, and you've bought like 20 games on PlayStation, there's no reason for you to go and get an Xbox, because your 20 games on PlayStation move over to the PS5 and they don't move over to an Xbox. So Xbox basically said we lost the war in that one generation, and the only way to get anything back is to start buying everything. But yeah, really interesting, very interesting.
I kind of agree. I think in this generation, since Halo Infinite was so shit,
It
I
was
think-
really bad.
yeah, it's just
I
There was
played
no-
it in hope that it would get better.
well, they released it and they wouldn't let you play Team Slayer. Like so
Strange,
many
man.
people, like, and I know that skilled players in a coordinated team want to play objective game types, but people like me who are just casual on the fucking game, and let's face it, the majority of people that play Halo are casual, just want to shoot fucking heads. I just want to see something moving and fucking, and that's it. I don't want to play objectives, and they took the option away from me. So I'm not going to
Yeah.
practice and get good at the game. I'm just not going to play it. You know how hard it is to get good at a game? Dedicating to one game.
It's just
fucking
developers
thousands of
baffle me. Developers baffle me.
Game
They
piss me
really
off.
do. It's just like developers never used to be like that. Developers used to be ahead of the gamers, and now developers are behind the gamers in terms of decision making. It's really strange. You're party leader, so try and start a game and we'll see how it goes. If it's shit, we'll go play Mario Kart.
Are we still chatting in Discord or
Yes,
both?
we are. Stay in Discord because your audio is coming through clearly in Discord.
But I'm not. But I'm still coming through in the game. So how is it not?
Oh, on yours, because you're on PC, you get both. On console, you're locked into one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if it's coming through the game and Discord and dropping 8 bits in the game, surely I'd hear like, unless it's frame perfect on the same, overlapping each other, I'm going to hear that dual track. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Well, either way, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth, eh?
Yes. I prefer the mispronunciation of that expression. Never look a gift whore in the mouth. I actually think that makes more sense.
Never look a gift whore in the mouth.
Yeah. You're a pimp, and you've just been gifted a whore, right? You have no right to start, doing some casual dental inspections on the bitch, right? It's a gift.
Yeah.
Just take it.
Take the bitch. I mean, smell her. Come on, game.
Jesus. Let's go.
My time's so limited.
No. Right, it says searching for a 35 ping. It didn't do that last time. It was stuck on 15 ping last time. So, is there any way to check your ping?
I can see it on screen, 35 millisecond.
That says connecting.
Trying to join a game.
Yeah. I'm back to searching again. So yeah, and then like some other stuff has come up. So basically, Sony's involvement in this whole thing has been saying to all the regulatory bodies around the world that you should block the deal because Xbox will make Call of Duty exclusive, right? And apparently that's what all this has been hinging on. And then this morning, the judge opened up all the documents, and one was an email from Jim Ryan, who's head of Sony. And the email says, ages ago, months and months before any of this, right? It's an email from Jim Ryan to another Sony employee saying, I actually know everybody at Xbox, all the big wigs, and we do talk, quite regularly, believe it or not. And we know for a fact, 100%, that if they ever did buy out Activision, they would never make a Call of Duty exclusive because it's not in their financial interest to do that. So it's not a worry and it's not a concern. If Xbox bought Activision, they'd be doing it for different reasons. It's there in black and white in the email. It's hilarious. And that's why Jim Ryan didn't turn up to the court case.
Because he'd be questioned on it. Fall apart.
Yeah, no, but it's interest. Like, I just thought...
Is it televised?
Interesting.
Like the Death
No,
Herd thing?
that would have...
I'd be fucking restreaming that.
That would have been... I reckon that might have broken records on Twitch.
Dude, I'll tell
if
you
that
what.
was live.
Asmongold was streaming the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard case. He had
Yeah.
60k viewers, guaranteed, every day. I just saw him at the top of Just Chatting. Just Chatting.
Asmongold, I like him because I don't watch him, but I like him because he's one of like the OGs of Twitch and Justin TV. But I don't like his political bias. He's far left. So long as he's not talking about politics, he's all right. But he's a funny looking dude.
Yeah. Everyone's in the extreme these days, aren't they? I'm centre left, I think. I've just got common sense in there with it.
Well, I'm definitely centre right.
Yeah.
But I just hate people on the extremes on either side.
Yes.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think that's why I struggle with a lot of people nowadays, because like you said, like it seems to be trendy to be on the extremes, and a lot of the people on the extremes don't think they're on the extremes.
I know a guy within my industry, but he builds like back office systems for companies, like they bespoke like back end systems, and a lot of that's like customer interfacing. And he said the annoying thing is now a load of people are bouncing back to him for these little update changes for like drop downs when people are signing up, and it's got like
Right.
male or female,
Yeah.
and he wants fucking
Non-binary,
trans
yeah.
male, trans female, non-binary, all this stuff in there. And he said, apparently customers are complaining that they're not represented in there. And I said, you're fucking wrong, mate. They are represented. Male, female, prefer not to say. It's always been there.
Yeah.
It's always been there. Just click prefer not to say. It's fucking
As
everyone's accounting
as well.
That's the plus. That's the plus.
No, the issue is there's two ways to solve it, right? Is number one, remove gender from all forms, right? That's one way of doing it.
Yeah,
Another
just say,
way
do
of
you have
doing it-
titties?
No, yeah, another way of doing it is remove the word gender and write biological sex. That's it. That solves the issue, because then there are only three answers. There are male, female, or prefer not to answer. There are no other. There's nothing else in there.
Yeah. The problem will be in jurisdictions where they've recognised trans men, trans women as their transition sex. So legally,
no. That's not biological sex.
no,
That's
I know,
gender.
but
That's
the uproar
different.
from them would be horrific. Do you know what I mean? They've got a driving license that says male, but they're biologically female, and they've got to put their birth gender in there.
Yeah.
I've got no problem with having trans people put male or female in there. Like, I mean, their transition sex. This is where I'm quite centered on it. So I kind of go both ways from the center.
The question is then, right? Is so I would just remove it from all forms and stuff like that. It's not to say I don't believe in it.
Well, if it's
right?
not relevant, it
And
should
when
never be there anyway.
Well, that's my point. So me being right-leaning centre, I believe that gender and race shouldn't be characteristics which are used to give or deny somebody a job or a placement. I actually think they should be removed from the process entirely, and everything should be given on skill, qualifications, and competence. Nobody should get a job because they're a woman or because they're black. Nobody should get a job because of that.
It's all for diversity monitoring, isn't it?
No, there shouldn't be. That's my point. From where I come from, there shouldn't be diversity monitoring, and there shouldn't be diversity quotas. That it should all be competence. You are good enough to do the job, or you are not good enough to do the job, and that
You're the best person.
If you're not good enough to do the job, you should not be given the job. You're not good enough.
I mean,
regardless
let's be
what
honest.
you are.
You can tell the majority about somebody with an 80% accuracy, maybe more, from their name. My name's Neil, with a very English surname. It's like, little do they know, my heritage is actually a little bit Arabic. My name could have easily been Saeed, but
with trans people, like I believe trans people exist. Like, I could 100% believe that. Like, there's no. I would never deny trans people like the same rights as everybody else, right? But then, in order to have that discussion, you have to say what is a trans person, because you have to define absolutely specifically what it is you're talking about before you talk about it. So what is a trans person?
Here's a contradiction that I hear all the time in the trans rights debate, and I do the same as you. If somebody, if somebody identifies as male and wants to live their life as male but they're biologically female, I'm fucking happy to do that. I'm happy to refer to them as they were. If I make a mistake and say he or she and it's the wrong one, they correct me. After that, I've got no. It is wrong if I use the wrong pronoun, and I get that. Because they've corrected me and said, actually, this is how I want to be referred to, because I am a trans man or a trans woman.
No, you haven't answered my question.
Trans man. You
haven't answered my question. You've done exactly what I said you can't do. You can't have a conversation about something without defining what it is. So you've done exactly what I just said you can't do. You started talking about it before you defined what it is. What is a trans person?
A trans person is, it's somebody that was born with one biological gender, but because society expects men to behave a certain way, women to behave a certain way, dress a certain way, what have you, they decide that they want to live as the other gender, and they are living as the other gender. To me, that's a trans person.
And that's where me and you disagree. See, now we've got two people who are not extremists, who are disagreeing over what transgender means. So then that's my point exactly I'm making, is that how can we have a conversation? How can other people have conversations about something if we can't even agree upon what it is in the beginning?
The problem,
you're talking about one thing and I'm talking about another thing.
We're
not talking about the same thing. Our opinions are different.
Not the problem with what you're saying. The problem with that discussion that I see is people don't talk about what a trans man and a trans woman is. They talk about what a man and what a woman is.
Because the people, because the people on the left start screaming the house down as soon as you start to try to have a conversation.
I think there's a lot of extreme views that just make the internet. I think most people can approach it with common sense. You know,
as far as I'm concerned, a trans person is somebody who has transitioned and now they are trans. Like that's it's in the name, it's built into it. You transition. You're not in transition.
Now you've tried to define at what point transitioned is complete. When is the transition done?
So that will be defined by the governing medical bodies. So that is the complete medical procedure, top to bottom. That's hormone therapy. That's being signed off by psychologists and the medical profession. That's going through the whole process, start to finish. Like there's once you've done, basically, you have mutilated medically. You've mutilated your genitalia. There is no coming back. You've gone through the full. You are fully transitioned. Once you're fully transitioned over the fence, now you are on the other side of the fence, and now I look at you as a trans person, and you get all the rights. You get all the rights of whatever gender now you have transitioned to. In my opinion, you get it all. But what you don't do is wake up today as a man, throw on a dress and some lippy, and call yourself a trans person. That's not a trans person. That's a cross-dresser.
Well, I think there's a whole argument that gender is a social construct, that men are like this and women are like that. But if you say that gender's a social construct, and I hear this all the time, I've got to get off TikTok. People say that gender is a social construct. So the argument being that the human race, society has defined, that women wear dresses and have long hair and wear makeup, and men press weights and kick a football and drink a fucking six-pack every night. Whatever. If that's the case, then are you really... Then why... How are you not encouraging those definitions by saying that I want to be a man or I want to be a woman, and then just adhering to the social constructs on the other side? If you believe that the social constructs, wouldn't you be more inclined to break down the social constructs and say, look, I'm a man, genetically, biologically, but I don't agree with your social constructs, so I want to live my life in a dress, wearing makeup, wearing heels, I don't know, whatever the stereotypes you want to chuck out there are, and just living like that. I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Because you're a man wearing a dress.
You know what's going to happen one day?
You don't stop being a biological man if you're wearing a dress.
You can't stop being a biological man anyway. You've still got the chromosomes, you've still got the bone structure. This is what's going to happen, right? Mark my words, one day science is going to have a massive breakthrough, and all of a sudden they're going to figure it all out. We're going to put these drugs into you that are going to alter your DNA, your chromosomes. You are going to develop breasts, lose the facial hair. You will be, instead of XX, you'll be XY or vice versa. And you will be genetically, you're biologically a man at birth, and now you can have kids. You have, the monthly dragon visiting. They'll crack that through, and then for the last 10 years, everyone that's transitioned will be fucking kicking themselves.
No, but it's completely and utterly impossible. Your XX or XY chromosomes are built into every cell in your entire body, your bones, your flesh, your blood, everything, top to bottom, head to toe, your nails, your teeth. It's either XX or XY. It's in there.
Wow. Over the course did you know it's about 7 years it takes for every cell in your body to be a completely new cell?
But it doesn't change from XX to XY.
Well, at the moment, I'm just saying that it's not impossible to think that one day it would be possible. I mean, that they've figured out how to reverse aging in cells.
It is impossible to think. Mate, you watch TikTok, right?
I haven't seen anything like that on TikTok. I watch too much sci-fi. Sci-fi, mate.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because I got that from Jurassic Park.
Okay, so they've reversed the aging of cells, so now we're all going to live for 1 million years. Is that correct? Is that right?
So it was on the Joe Rogan podcast that I first saw it, and then because I watched that, I had a few things pop up. But he gets a few top scientists on.
Are we all going to live for 1 million years now? Because
no, it's not that simple. Not that simple. So basically, they got mice, and there's like their eyes, they lose their sight if they live too long. It's like, you know, dogs when their eyes white glaze over, because in the wild they don't generally live that long, so their eyes don't last that long. But they figured out how to reset, because when a cell duplicates, it duplicates at the same age that it's meant to be. But your DNA, that base code, is still contained within all the cells. So he was saying that they figured out how to do it with certain tissue types. So currently they figured out how to like cure a rat's eyesight and revert the eye tissue, or the part of it that's relevant, back to like a young eye. And now they're trying to figure it out with different tissue types in animals, and soon they're going to be doing human testing. So I was like, that's freaky fucking shit, man. That's like proper out of limits shit. A lot of ethical stuff comes into that. Like, if you could reset so many times. Go on.
Let me tell you a story. 12 years ago, they invented glass that when you break it, it heals itself by itself, right? And I had a bet with somebody 12 years ago, right, that this technology will not see the light of day, because when people promote breakthroughs in science, it's all hyperbole, all of it, right? So how is it, if that was a breakthrough 12 years ago, if that was true, right, then how is it that glass hasn't been put into production on any glass product on the fucking planet to this day?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Hyperbole.
What does hyperbole mean? I was going to ask that before you repeated the word twice as well, because I genuinely don't know.
Okay, in layman's terms, it's an over-exaggeration of a topic or a subject or a thing.
Well, let's try and stick to layman's terms in future, because I'm a layman.
Yeah. No, hyperbole is like the highest like the highest word you can use for an over-exaggeration.
But I actually think that if geneticists did reach the point where they could reverse the aging of the age of cells for, like, I suppose your key organs, your heart, your brain probably wouldn't be possible because a million different cell types or whatever. Heart's just muscle, so that might be the easier one. But even if they could, so they could extend it, and they could do this umpteen times or whatever, extend it so humans are living 200 years, 300 years. I think if that breakthrough ever happened, the government would lock it the fuck down because of all the ethical issues that come with it. I mean, people are still going to get, freak diseases, still going to get hit by cars. Some spastic's going to piss on a train track. It's going to fucking happen. But I mean, how would you limit population growth in that instance? Maybe if you've had the treatment, you've got to not have any more kids or whatever. I don't know.
Well, here's a novel concept that I've been saying for a very long time. What's this obsession with saying that the world is overpopulated? What's this obsession?
I don't know.
The world is not overpopulated at all.
Mate, there's population collapse is a real risk at the moment. There's like China, and Japan have both got, if you look at the average age, like how many people are between 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, it's almost like an inverted pyramid. There's more people over, I think it's something like in China, there's more people over the age of 30 than there are under the age of 30. Or maybe it's 40 or something. I don't know, but it's a scary statistic. And they lied on their census by like 100 million. Said there were more than there were, because the one-child policy has just kind of caused this whole fucking lapse where they had loads of men born as well, because it's fucking China, instead of women. But only the women can have babies, despite what you might believe, see on the internet. So yeah, population collapse is becoming a bit of a risk, and people are having children at older ages. Contraception is much more readily available. Basically, the world has been populated for a few generations on accident babies like me. Let's face it, my dad was 21, my mum was 32. I weren't fucking planning, was I?
I think that's a good point, and I think not a lot of people bring that up when talking about the birth rates declining in different countries. I think that's probably, like, logically, that's got to be the biggest contributor to what's happening.
Not enough accident babies. Not enough fucking teenagers getting fucking knocked up behind a bush.
Knocked up. I think a lot of people want to politicize the decline in birth rates. People on the left and people on the right have got their own theories, but I think that's probably the majority is pretty much like education around accidental pregnancies. That's probably it.
Yeah, they've been too responsible with the kids. That's it. No, I mean, soon enough, you know, what are the producers of Teen Moms going to do? They're going to be fucking jobless. No one thinks of them either.
Well, I've never watched that show.
Neither have I. I've seen adverts for it. It looks fucking cringeworthy. I wouldn't watch it, to be fair. I do hate trash TV. But yeah, population collapse, big risk. But here's a completely theoretical question for you. A completely theoretical question. If scientists unlocked the fucking key to immortality, you know, insofar as they could stop the aging process or reverse it, so in essence you could live 500 years plus to forever, and you were the world leader, you know, let's just say you're president of Earth, you're the, you know, your in-house science team has found this. Do you release it to the world, or do you keep it secret, or do you release? If you do release it to the world, what restrictions or rules would you put into place with it?
Or what would you do?
I would, because you know I've thought about this. I would release it as a slow release, you know, because you'd have to do all your testing and stuff. Prioritizing older people, but the rule would be, if you've had this treatment, there's a limit on children, like 2-child policy, or if you've already got 2 children, you can't have any more. You know what I mean? Because if you're living to 500 and constantly having kids, and there's a lot of people doing that, it's then population would just fucking overrun. Or maybe you could have a 1 in, 1 out. Every time someone dies, someone else is allowed to have a kid. Fucking a doorman with a clicker. People at the hospital like, yeah, you can give birth to 2 kids now.
Well, you see, there's only one way to do it, and that's to allow everybody to have it without restrictions. That's the only way it can be done, because every other alternative means to discriminate. But the way it would probably play out is
even poor
people would get it. No, the way it would play out is that the
rich
would get
for
it, and
and
that's probably how it would be. That's, like, unfortunately, I mean, I wouldn't want it to be that way. That's probably how it would be. It's how everything else works in this world. Even in communist left countries, the people higher up the communist hierarchy get more shit, right?
Yep. Oh, that's the other rule I'd put in with it, actually. Retirement age has got to change. Because fucking hell, 400 years on a fucking teacher's pension. Oh. Because they're basically full wage.
if AI became like if when they managed to combine AI with quantum computers,
Yeah.
if that were to happen, AI could basically start solving all of man's problems, and like things like renewable energy sources, welfare benefits, manufacturing, food production. Literally almost everything could be solved by AI and quantum computers, and then it could be ran. Those industries could be entirely ran by AI.
I'm going to say
moving
something.
towards it. My
Finish,
point
sorry.
is moving towards a time whereby there would be no more jobs for anybody anywhere, pretty much.
So
then what do we do?
this will make you laugh, because this exactly the topic you're saying now. Like I love listening to like Elon Musk when he's on Joe Rogan, and he's a very intelligent man. He sees the bigger picture, and that's what I like about him. He thinks big, and I think you need people that do. There's one thing he said that just made me think, what the fuck, man? So he was talking about AI, robots. He said the human race will reach a point where a human just cannot do a job as good as a machine, regardless of what that job is. Like, there'll be drones dropping packages off. They'll be automatically sorted out at the Amazon warehouse by machines. There will be a point.
That's exactly what I said. Yeah.
So Joe Rogan said, how would you deal with that? He said, what we'd need is some sort of base income system where everyone gets this, like so much. And I'm like, we fucking have that. It's called welfare. What the fuck?
No.
Do you not know what welfare is?
No, that's not what you're saying. And I haven't even watched the interview. Basically, he's just said what I've said. Right? He's just said it in a different way. The point being is when AI and quantum computers basically, let's say, solve 95% of our problems on planet Earth, right? There are 95% less jobs forever. It's not like new industries will appear, because they won't, right? And then when 95% of the world population becomes unemployed, what do you do? And his answer is exactly what I would say. Is the answer is actually on the left, is that everybody gets a wage. 95% of people are not working there, right? So everybody gets not like welfare, like fucking 300, 400 pound a month. I mean, like everyone gets like $2,500 a month, like a full like 50 grand a year wage, because there's no other solution, is there? Because there's no jobs.
Well, the other thing is, would companies need to exist? It makes me think about like the fal'Cie from Final Fantasy 13. You know, these like big robots that just kind of look after humans, and they're like the governing body. Well, if robots are just turning everything out, the CEOs don't need jobs. The fucking, the C-suite, the company owners, well, they can get whatever they want, kind of anyway. So what?
All their jobs are gone. What you on about? Their jobs are finished. This is my point.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So does everyone have a private jet?
Well, that's it. That's like. So there's a book, right? That won the what award did it win? It won the award. The Nebula Award. Was it the Nebula Award?
Yeah, no, that's the one that CW won in
is that real?
Mythic Quest Ravensback. Mythic Quest Ravensback. Yeah, it is. It's a real award.
Okay, so whatever award it is, it's the award that's given out to. It's the highest award for sci-fi and fantasy in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that award was won by a Chinese author who wrote a sci-fi novel, and the idea behind the novel is that, I'm guessing you're never going to read the novel, are you? Do you mind if I spoil it?
I read the books.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, a message has been received from out in space, right?
Yep.
And the message says, "Do not respond to this message." Like such clickbait, right? And so
a woman on
somebody
Jupiter
responds.
wants to meet you.
Yeah. So somebody responds, and then all of a sudden they start to get information, right? So the person who responds obviously doesn't have humanity's best interests at heart, because the message was like, "Do not respond," right? So now you've responded, you've opened up a line of communication. So whoever sent the message from deep space now knows somebody has received it, right? So they start to send more information, and the information is called the 3-body problem, right? And it's from a civilization, an alien civilization somewhere else in the universe, and their problem on their planet is that they've got 3 suns, right? 3 suns orbiting their planet, and the suns are completely random, and they move like fucking Porsche 911 Carreras, right? And basically it has stopped their society, their civilization, from evolving past a certain point, and they haven't been able to solve it. And they've realized that if it can't be solved, then the only thing they can do is move. And then what they're doing is they're looking for like a Goldilocks planet to move to. And the few people on Earth who have been like kind of not responding, kind of like looking into these messages, want these people to come here, right? So the idea is that this alien civilization is going to come here. They've been led here by humans because we've invited them, a small group, and then when they get here, they're going to kill us, right? It's as simple as that. But near the end of the book, you start to get an insight in who these people are, and they're way ahead of us in terms of like societal evolution, and the way
Political
the
evolution.
route that they went, yes, the route that they went was, I mean, even technological evolution as well, because they're able to kind of like get all their people together and move across space. They just needed to know that there was like a place they were going to that was safe. But the political way they navigated through their history is on the left, right? So their society is complete egalitarianism, where not everyone gets everything, it's everyone just gets something, right? So nobody has lavish lifestyles, nobody owns sports cars, nobody gets brands, because that creates an imbalance in society. Egalitarianism means everybody has to be the same, right? Equality. So in order to do that, you have to remove all the stuff that creates imbalance, right? So that kind of makes me think about a future with AI, and I think that's what the author was referring to. I don't think he was really talking about aliens. I think he was talking about AI, and what if AI is a communist? Because it kind of looks like AI might be a communist, and AI might want to make everything equal. And if it makes everything equal, it will take away all your shit. It won't give everyone Ferraris. It will give everybody fucking bicycles.
Wow, wouldn't it only produce the best cars, and then everyone would just have them, but they'd be the best cars in terms of practicality, but not fucking flashy, need it.
Practicality. And what's the most practical mode of transport? A bicycle. It keeps you fit. It lowers your cholesterol. There was absolutely no reason to own a car. No reason at all.
What about going overseas?
Well, that would be there would be systems in place like let's say tunneled train lines which run on, let's say, electromagnetic propulsion or something like that, something that doesn't hurt the environment, something that's well, there's no such thing as teleportation. That's science fiction. It actually does not exist at all. Doesn't. What your idea? Let me just clarify that. Your idea of teleportation is to stop being where you are and to appear somewhere else. Is that correct?
Yeah, simplified it. I'd have said it in a more physicsy way, but yeah.
Okay, say it in a more physicsy way.
No.
So teleportation doesn't exist, right? Because in order for you to stop being where you are and to be somewhere else, would be to destroy you and replicate you somewhere else. So that's to murder you and create a copy.
So
That's
it's like,
not teleportation.
So it would be taking a house down brick by brick and then reassembling it.
No. That would be burning a house to the ground and throwing the ashes into the ocean, and then building a replica from the same raw materials. Not that you're throwing into the ocean, the same raw materials from planet Earth somewhere.
I think I saw Brian Cox, and again, this was on Joe Rogan, and they were talking about teleportation, and he said that apparently they've managed to in effect teleport an atom. Like, I was like, an atom? But I didn't really make sense of what he was saying after that. Move it from one point in space to another. Well, how do you know it's the same atom? It kind of confused me the way he said it. Because how would you know it's the same atom? I mean, how similar do atoms look? They're pretty small.
Teleportation as we know it is not possible. But point being is that things like aeroplanes and sports cars running on combustion engines would be removed by AI if it was a government, because that's harmful to the planet. It's harmful to humans, giving them like crazy sports cars to drive around really fast and crash and hurt themselves. Like, it's not productive to a utopian kind of lifestyle and a safe lifestyle.
By the way, this lobby's not starting.
Yeah, I've noticed. We're stuck on 35 ping.
I'm going to close this down. Do you want to jump on Mario Kart for a few races?
Mario Kart, yeah.
Because Oh, did you hear that?
I did hear
so hard
actually.
that your ass proper ripples off itself.
I thought you cracked your neck or something.
Mate, no, that was a fart. Honestly, it felt like someone was pulling out anal beads.
I'm in a
fucking
match.
ripple.
I'm in a match.
I've just pulled out and you're straight in a match.
Like, I'm in, literally, it says looking for 6 more players. I've got a teammate.
All right, I think it might be me. Fucking ridiculous.
I'll pull out.
I've put my fucking Switch on. Where's my fucking Pro Controller? Oh, my fucking good lord.
This should have a full battery.
All right, I need to set this shit up now.
Half battery. Right. Oh, I should be able to.
There we go.
Mario Kart! Hey!
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm on Mario Kart.
Yeah, I've got the Switch coming as well. Online play.
And I know I've got my OBS set up right now as well, because I just seamlessly switched over to the Switch. And I've got everything coming through.
Good. You need it like that. You can't be fiddling around as soon as you decide to jump on a different console. Right. What we're going to do, you're going to start a lobby and I'll join or something. I wish they would make this process easier.
Yes.
You have to join a lobby and then I have to quickly nip in before it starts. It's such bullshit.
Yep. Just find me.
There's no flag next to your name, so I can't click on you, can I? Oh, there you go. Got you.
No, you'll be able to soon.
Oh.
Testing, testing, testing. There we go. Just making sure. So the audio is duplicated here because I've got my headset and my. I need my headset audio on for you, and I need the game Elgato audio on. Elgato. So I just had to go and check my stream, make sure it wasn't like echoey or shit. It's clear as day. I think I've finally cracked it. It's a weird grainy thing coming on my lights. Have you managed to see me in there yet?
I'm watching the game.
Is Mark in second place?
He is, yeah.
It's just by chance you're spectating the same person as me. I don't even know if you can. You can change per se, don't you? Have you tried out Zelda again yet?
I haven't. A video came up on YouTube Shorts a few days ago, and it showed that on Zelda somebody had built some contraption which is like a press, like walls come in with spikes on, and he was using that to kill the enemies. And I'm not lying when I say this, I'm not exaggerating. I felt like I should take the game and sell it.
Yeah, but that's like proper end game stuff, and if you've got the patience,
That's
no
it,
one
but
fucking
it's not end game stuff. That's not Zelda. It's not Zelda. It's never been
Minecraft
in any Zelda ever.
I agree with
So
you.
what is it?
But I mean, it's a lot wasted
why
effort
is
because
it-
it's a lot easier to just fight the enemy.
Just why at the start of the game is this physics so important that they're forcing you through a physics tutorial? And why is it every video that pops up online is about physics and engineering? And then you're telling me, oh, well, it's not really part of the game. But it's all I'm seeing.
No, of course it's part of the game. I'm just saying it's like if they're fighting some big fucking enemy and using a fucking machine that they built, it'll be easier. It'll be easier to just fight the enemy.
Well,
You know, you're
why
not going
not?
to do that playing through the game. You just fight it. Like the effort that they go through to do that.
I just don't understand why any of it is even in the game. Why is it even there?
I miss the system of not being able to access areas without certain items that you unlock. I liked it. I like the old Zelda system where you'd come across something and not be able to get there because you'd need an item, and you'd have to remember to go back when you got the hook shot. You know, I miss that model. But yeah, I think that yeah, have an open world Zelda game, have it like Breath of the Wild or whatever, but don't have the ability to climb fucking every wall and just get anywhere with a lot of patience and fucking food. I also think don't have the ability to pause the game mid-fight, change your clothes, eat a full fucking meal to get your health back, change your weapons, fucking watch 5 episodes of something on Netflix, then unpause it and fucking fight the enemy. No, like if you're in a fight, you shouldn't be able to eat a meal. I think that should be a Master Mode edition. But yeah, don't have the ability to climb those walls and make it so you've got to get items to get to certain areas. You still don't get super starts, do you?
I wasn't paying attention that time. Oh, this track's one of the originals, isn't it?
You just rode into my red shell. I think it is.
Did you have a shell off the back yet?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
I tried to like nudge past him. Oh no! Look at this. Get up, man.
I'm fucking hitting walls. What is this? Is this 150cc?
It's not 200. Even I know that.
I wasn't paying attention at the start. It doesn't feel like it. I'm just feeling like the judgment's off. I deserve that. Fucking fucked up that shortcut and did worse for it. Why am I not getting a fucking super slide? I'm taking the corners too tight. I feel like this is 100cc. How did someone steal my golden mushroom while I was using it?
Can't get out of this fucking loop. Right next to you.
Ah! Fucking took the double, you piece of shit!
It doesn't matter. I lost everything with the lightning. You know?
Wow. I don't think there's enough catch-up space for me to do anything there. I was taking the corners way too tight. My judgment was off. I think that was actually 100cc.
5th and 4th is amazing because we were both awful.
Mate, I was driving into walls. Off the wall like Michael Jackson. Sometimes it puts you in 200cc. Sometimes it puts you in 100cc. It's just stupid. Fucking up at stupid o'clock in the morning this morning. Already starting to feel a bit tired. Tomorrow Esme's going to have me up at the crack of dawn. And then the night after that, I'm going to have a newborn in the house. And from that point, I've got to do all of the mornings and the bath time, all of the bedtimes and mornings with Esme. It's the only way to manage it. I hope this baby starts sleeping through young. I really fucking do.
Well, you work from home, so it'll be a massive, massive help to Jenny.
Yeah, you know I've got a Moses basket in my office, like to the side of me now.
Yeah.
Because if Poppy's sleeping, she'll just go in there. Boom! Superstar, the best Mario player in the world. No one else gets it every time.
Oh shit. You really don't know this.
Mate, I think this is 100cc. My turning circles just seem super sharp. Oh, I just went into first. Go, mate. No! It's the fucking ramp. Oh no, I'm shit at the game. And now I'm getting fireball from behind. Ah! A health burst for so long.
Why tell me that there's a bullet bill behind me if he's not going to get to me?
I don't know, man. Fucking I'll dodge something there. This is my race. This is the one. Ah, say that as I go over a fucking banana, but there's absolutely no need for me to hit that fucking nana. Got a red shell. Oh, I'm in first. I don't even know how that happened. I gotta hold this. Fucking hell, the red shells are flying at me now. Fucking hit that mushroom. Come on. Keep it just for a second. I'm almost at the finish line. Come on.
Somehow got third. Unbelievable.
Best. Best ever. Ah. The greatest. There's only fucking 7 people in that race. Like the crown. Pole position. We'll keep it this time as well.
Dude, just fucking the sandbox.
Ah, fucking, I'm in second. This is definitely 100cc. I'm turning so tight, I'm just not judging it right. I'm a 150 exclusive.
Oh, fuck that roll up. Right on your tail as well. That was holding off hitting you with a red shell and then fire a green shell back on them.
Did it hit you?
You're a tosser. I could have taken you
You know
out.
what? I got so excited when you told me it hit you that I fucking drove into a wall.
I could have taken you out at first place anytime I wanted to.
I've lost first place.
You deserve it.
No, I'm going to get it back now, though. No! I thought
You
I'd get
didn't
me that
deserve
red
to win
shot.
that.
I didn't. I came second. But I deserved to win it. I did. I don't like any of these tracks. No mask wouldn't come on. Ah. I'm right behind you, Panda. You're gonna get it. 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 I've got a red shell. It's now the time. I don't think now's the time, no. Don't think now's the time. I keep seeing red shells behind me, but they're not hitting me. Oh, that was annoying. I'm getting hit by fucking everyone now. I was on your tail for so long and now I'm back in sick. I just managed to fucking jump over a boost pad.
Damn, I fucked that right.
My only chance is a fucking solid power up.
Yeah, I was in
Unbelievable.
first pretty much the whole race, and the last lap, I just turned into a fucking retard. Bad driving.
Wow. I can't. Unless it's 150cc, I can't judge anything on this game. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, it was, but it just keeps feeling like my turning circles are super tight. Whew. Could you make your me look at you like your cosplay?
I don't know. Are the helmets? This would be an easy one, wouldn't it?
Dude.
To wear?
Dex Chief is in lobby. Fucking, that your pound?
He's
You know how
staring
much?
at his mind, isn't
You know.
he? He does look.
They're actually
Doesn't
clear
he-
glasses. That's just the colour of his eyes reflecting off of.
Well, he doesn't look like Dex Chief because Dex Chief was actually cleanly shaven, didn't wear glasses.
No,
and
he
he
had the
wasn't,
soul patch, didn't
like-
he? He had that bit under his chin.
You had that, but not like that bit. But that
Fair
character there does have his essence.
Actually, it looks more like
Something
a mystery, doesn't it? It's a bit of Eric Von Markovic there.
Nah, Mystery's charismatic. Dex Chief was like fucking murderous.
I was talking about that me, by the way. But I don't know, I kind of get the murder vibe from Eric Von Markovic as well. Like you know, if you wronged him, he'd find a really intelligent way to crush you.
I think he's a geek. He doesn't have murder like as a capability. To be honest with you, with Dex Chief, he would. He'd grind your bones, make bread out of you.
You know, make cash bread. That bread would smell funny as well. Fucking expensive to buy. Ah, my ear really itches. I need to scratch it. Ugh. No!
I see. I could have taken you out then, and I chose not.
Pussy, do it. Fucking do it.
Knocking you out of first, like on what? Lap, almost the start of lap 2. What's the point in that? Where's the logic?
I don't know.
Oh, fuck off. Oh my god, I've just gone from second to 5th.
I'm still in first, but I know people are like on me. Fucking hell, there's someone on my arse and I know they've got fucking shit to oh no, one. That was lap 3. I thought it was on lap 2.
Hang on. Was that?
Oh, it's a
Oh, that's
linear track.
Yeah, that's what really confused me. When I was saying to you, what's the point in taking you out on the start of lap 2? I stuttered because I thought I was still on lap 1 because I haven't fucking gone around the course yet.
Throws me as well.
Yeah, my point being there is that if you're ahead of me, right, and I'm gaining on you, right, like, you're not a threat to me because I'm gaining on you. If you're pulling away from me, then, like, yeah, I might think, okay, I need to like, put a stop to this or gain an advantage, like, somehow. But I'm better off holding that shell at the back of me.
No, I agree.
I think-
It's like if there's 4 people in a race and I'm one of them and I've got a red shell, I can knock one person out and put them behind me, or I can protect myself from a hit where I get hit and 3 people overtake me.
Yes.
So you're better off
It's
keeping that
like-
shell
it's-
for your ass. Cover your ass,
But
I'll back
it's
against the
strate-
walls. Everyone's after
it's
your ass.
strategic. Rob always thinks like there's one rule for all, and that's not true. Every situation is slightly different.
Am I on a fucking own? Looking at the map, looks like I'm on my own. Keep getting really inconvenient itches. Is this 50cc or some shit? What's going on?
Mate, is there anybody in this lobby?
Is this just me and you?
What is going on with your internet connection?
It's nothing to do with my internet connection. Has everyone else just dropped
Really?
out?
You can't get a game on yours. The audio's all over the place. We go on to Mario Kart, people get pushed out of the lobby.
It's not my lobby. It was a communal fucking internet lobby.
You're in it. You're the
Whatever's
denominator.
going on Warzone, it's not going on here.
Your rationale for that is, just like earlier,
Different servers. Everything's running smooth as a fucking whistle except Warzone.
nowhere,
This isn't even on the same console, it's on the PC.
You started saying that your internet is bulletproof, like it can't be that.
Mate, my fucking internet is bulletproof.
No reasoning at all.
Ah, shit, I just got stuck on the roof for absolutely no reason.
If we use logic, it's possible that there's something up with your connection, and it's the reason people are getting pushed out of the lobby. For the same reason you couldn't get into a lobby on Warzone.
But if there's an issue with my connection, why is my stream running super smooth?
That's so dumb, what you just said.
It's in the same internet connection, isn't it?
You think an internet connection is just one thing? An internet connection is like a multitude of things.
I'm landing. Connection's good. I wonder what I'm running actually. Let's go on speed test.
Look, this has never, ever happened before. Just sat in a lobby, everyone's been pushed out.
Go back. Let's go. I want to go regional again. I'm in regional if you want to jump in there.
Regional, what does that mean?
Just means you're playing with people that are close to you.
So what do I do?
Oh, well, you just join me.
Join you how?
You go friends and rivals, and the same we did last time. I just told you I've joined.
You kept going regional, man, regional. So now I've gone to regional because you said it like 16 times.
Oh, maybe I'll pull out then and join you. You're not covered. Wait, I don't see Panda on there.
I've pulled back.
You go into regional, and I'll join your lobby.
I still need to unlock a bunch of cars. Oh my ass.
So I didn't need to do it. All I did was say to Jack, "You're allowed to use my file on this." I unlocked the first few things, so I had stuff that he didn't, and I said, "I'll just play it on mine," and then he just unlocks everything. I should have paid him pocket money for that.
You should have really. Was he happy to do it?
It's just as far as these some games. So there's some games like on the PlayStation 5. I'm never going to play Fortnite, so he just uses my file, my save on there, my file.
Your account.
Oh. Pardon me, yeah. I have set him up his own one now, actually. But the PS5 for ages, I hadn't bothered. But some games on the Switch where it's like a multiplayer, like Smash Brothers or something, where I've unlocked characters, but I don't really care if he plays on it. So it's telling me can use my save on that game. So it just does it for the characters. But on Mario Kart, I only unlocked the first few carts when I got it. Oh. And then I just said to Jack he could use my save. And he's obviously played it shitloads over the last few years and just unlocked everything. Ooh.
I'm watching a race in progress, by the way, just so you know.
I'm watching 8 Places Grim. I'm watching a Pink Yoshi. I might have to go to bed soon, to be honest.
Yeah, are you tired?
Not really. Ooh. Okay. Cloud Top Cruise is piss easy.
I mean, they're all pretty easy, aren't they?
Oh, just realised I need a shit as well.
On the Switch, are you playing on the screen?
Yeah, of course, I'm streaming. Can't stream on handheld. Well, I suppose you could, but it'd be an awkward. Oh, fucking 100cc again. I'm winning this one. Decided. You better get ready because there's some green shells coming for your arse soon.
Who did that? A red shell just like went past me.
Didn't want to mess with you. Fucking hell. Oh man, 3 green shells around me, it still fucking hit me.
fast. How? I'm in second. How has the blue shell hit me?
Ah! Jack told me this, you know. It goes after whoever's in first when it was fired. And I had that wrong for fucking ages. How did did you pull something out behind you?
That's why this game's bullshit. On the last lap, I get hit by 2 red shells and a blue shell. All at, like, literally within the space of like 10 seconds. And now I'm not. And bullshit.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm 10th, dude. I just got hit by fucking everything. I don't believe I didn't come last. Fucking cluster of people in front of me as well.
There was 2 Marios. Oh, there was loads of Marios. That's why I couldn't tell which one was you. There's 3 of them.
Were they all wearing the same clothes as well?
I think so. Well, I saw 2 red hats.
So embarrassing when you show up to work wearing the same clothes as a colleague.
Never happens to me, mate.
Fucking not everyone dresses like a vampire. Alright, this will be the last race and I'll jump off. There's a few Marios in this one as well. How long am I going to hold first for this time?
Oh, fuck off. Yep, 3rd to 12th.
Mate, I'm currently in first and I can just... the red shells are fucking
3rd to
coming up behind
12th.
me.
Just because somebody fired back a green shell. Is that fair?
Well, they fired it back for a reason. You know if you tap on X you can look behind you so you can see when people are there. That's like your rear view.
What the fuck has that got to do with me getting hit by a green shell?
What I'm saying is if someone's in front of you and fires it back, it's possible they were aiming for you and did it on purpose.
What's that got to do with me getting hit by a green shell?
You
Repeat
just...
the question over and over.
Because I just fucking said I'm in last place because somebody fired a shell backwards! So I was telling you that they might have been aiming for you! I'm loading at you!
It doesn't matter! It doesn't matter! Why does it matter? How is that any bearing on the situation? Me getting hit.
The way you were saying it was like they got lucky and just randomly fired one back. Like it was a random event.
It's about my unluckiness. How are you interpreting it that way?
I did it on purpose.
You think I'm like...
If someone intentionally fucking shoots you with a gun in Call of Duty, is it your bad luck?
And tried to shame him into saying, like, he unintentionally hit me. Is that what you think I'm trying to do?
Well, if somebody shoots you in Warzone on purpose, you don't say I got unlucky that I got in the way of the bullet, do you?
No, firing a fucking door blindly, and I go past and I die. Yeah, that's unlucky on my part, isn't it?
Nah, he wasn't firing it blindly. I know it. I know it. I feel it in my jellies.
Conversation did I mention a specific person in front of me? I didn't. I spoke about a green shell and me getting hit.
The way you said it.
I didn't infer anything about whether the person fired it meant it or not. You magic that out of thin air and ran with it. Incredible.
I'll play one more now. I'll put you in rage mode. Stay in rage mode.
I wish I could play the you was raging way more than me. I wasn't raging.
No, I wasn't. I was just trying to shout over you.
You did shout over me, which proves I wasn't raging. I wish I could play the old SNES tracks over and over again. Actually, they're the ones I enjoy the most.
We're just going to. Yeah, if Mask was on, you can create a room and have randoms join it, can't you? Or would it only?
Not sure.
The remakes of the SNES tracks are good. It really fucking throws me when I get one of the new DLC tracks on this.
Is there Mario Circuit from Mario Kart 64 on this or not? I don't think there is there?
I don't know.
It's like the best track on Mario Kart 64. It's not on it.
Oh, fucking Mr. Superstar.
Well, my slow ass start on that box. Silver linings.
Oh, wait, you've got lightning.
I haven't, no. Fuck off, Link.
I seems to be holding first for suspiciously long. This is just all going to go fucking Pete Tong soon, ain't it? I can feel,
I was in
it
second,
coming.
and then like literally just all hell broke loose, and I was easily going to catch him by the looks of things. Anyway.
Well, I can feel it coming. Something's coming.
I've been hit by about 55 shells. This is mad.
Well, hopefully it's all fucking kicking off back where you are, and I'll get fucking left alone.
There's a blue shell coming towards you, mate. Just flew past my head.
Yeah, it got me.
I had a green shell for the shortcuts, and then double bullet bill. I didn't expect the second one.
Oh man, this is. I'm back in first, but I don't know the track volume because I got the fucking ink on my face. I hate it just because I don't play the game enough these days. I don't know the new tracks either. Come on, keep first. Yeah!
That was skanky, nut. I had a bullet bill, and the bullet bill wasn't overtaking the person in front of me. That's how skank this game is. He wasn't even using like a mushroom or a star or nothing. He was just driving. Fucking skank, man.
But I gotta pull out. Oh shit! Yeah, I've got to be. Esme's gonna be up first thing in the morning. I've got to drop her at Jenny's parents. I then need to get to the hospital for a decent time. I can basically be there all day, but other visitors have got to space it out. So I might switch with her parents today, visit at some point, and I'll just switch with Esme. That's what we did today, actually. So I came home about 5 o'clock, so Jenny's parents could go and see the baby because it's a 2 maximum rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we got to the fucking, I was going to say hotel room then, I don't know what you call it, the hospital room. There was one family that had like six people around the bed, and the midwife was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like, she just literally told them off like they were kids at school. It was like, you know what the rules are? 4 of you out, and there was like these 4 like grown men just walked out. Sorry, miss.
I bet they have to deal with that on a daily basis as well.
Yeah, but well, people bend it, don't they? But I mean, officially, you're only allowed your birthing partner in and one other at any time. But they said if Neil goes and another one and 2 more come in, then we don't really care. So it's like brilliant. So yeah, we went and got Esme back. Did a FaceTime to Jack and everything. Showed him his new sister. Tried to show Esme. She didn't give a shit. She kind of doesn't understand it. Yeah, she's becoming a proper little fucking person, like madam.
Yeah.
She's like she doesn't give a shit about the baby. She doesn't understand it. She's not even turned 2. So I said to her, look, this is your baby sister. She's coming home tomorrow. You're gonna have baby sister here. And she just said, Daddy, I want to play with Jack. I'm like, yeah, Jack will be here soon. You got a new baby sister. Call Jack.
Yeah, she doesn't know what a sister is though, because she hasn't seen it, has she? So
wow.
Jenny, what a sister is.
Jenny was saying, look, this is baby sister in Mummy's tummy. And she was going, baby sister, tapping Jenny's tummy. And then she goes over to me. She goes, baby sister, and taps my tummy. I'm like, look,
wow,
you ain't getting fucking twins.
Yeah.
But yeah, but she's gonna fucking hate it. She just wants Jenny all to herself all the time. So when we bring back this fucking lump that just screams and takes Mummy off her, shit ain't gonna fly with her.
Yeah,
it's
it's
gonna get fucking
weird, isn't it? And it might. Will that last long?
Well, Jenny's brother's got 2 girls with about the same age gap, about 2 years between them. And Daisy, the oldest, is very much in charge. She tells people what to do, sort of thing. I mean, she's a lovely little girl, but she will put down her orders, and she's very much a mommy's girl as well. Wanted Rachel completely to herself. But yeah, she just adjusted really quickly. And now it's kind of almost like she'll every now and then show her sister a bit of affection or whatever. But for the most part, maybe it's because when I see her, me and Jenny are there, but she just doesn't really doesn't really care about her sister. She doesn't really mind her sister's presence or acknowledge it much. She just does her, and apparently she adjusted really well, really quickly because she just had to. But also when their second one was born, Rachel broke her coccyx, so she had to kind of stay. She couldn't really stand up properly and what have you, and she had to kind of almost order Daisy to calm down a lot and what have you. So it was kind of a sharp shock to the system change, but she adjusted really well. So I think, and it was the same with Harley when he brought Jack back. He took a while to really acknowledge his brother, but
yeah,
he very much wanted Mummy's attention, so he got quite jealous. But it didn't last long. He adjusted really quick.
What's the age gap between Jack and Harley?
It's a bit more. It's 4 years, so it is a big difference. It is a big difference. 2 years is nothing really. 1 year would be better because they wouldn't be old enough to fucking do anything at 1 year old, would they?
Esme's always going to be okay because she's Jenny's first, so like the first child
is the
always
favourite.
Gets over. Yeah, I mean without.
Is that what you'll love the least? You're the youngest of 3, aren't you?
No. The way it works, with 3s, because you rarely find 2s. It's either 1 or 3s. The way it works with 3s is always the same. Is that the first is the favorite, right? The youngest is the spoilt one. So there's a difference between the favorite and the spoilt. There's a very big difference, right? And then the one in the middle is just lost.
Well, you're a bit
that's
like. What's the age gap between you and Ant?
11 years.
Fucking big that is. So my older 2 sisters are 11 and 13 years older, so they were like extra parents when I was little, really.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
Were they bitches or were they okay?
Bitches to each other, but no, I was all right.
That was okay with you. My brothers were just wankers. So they weren't extra parents to me at all. So 11 years older and 10 years older. My 2 brothers were, and they were just fucking. They were just. I hated I literally hated both my brothers for 18 years of my life. I didn't have a good word to say about either. It's only like in my, I'd say once I got to like 30, that I actually like started to build a relationship with them. I was always like, I say hated, they're still my brothers. And if they was ever in need, I was always there, and like for anything. It doesn't matter what time of day or night. But outside of that, like
you still got annoyed with them on that kind of sibling basis.
No, I didn't like who they were. I didn't like them as people. But they had my oath of my allegiance.
Maybe they're too similar to you.
Our house, you know what I mean?
If there's one person in this world that would clash with you, it's you. So
I always wonder, because like watching Mythic Quest and Iron, like if he ever met himself, right? Would he get along with himself? It's
I think
kind
only
of like
one
the
to
same
come out
as me
alive
10 years ago. Well, that's it. I'm a different person now, but 10 years ago, if I would have met myself, I'm sure I would have hated myself. There's no way in the world I would have got along with me. I'm shocked that anybody got along with me, if I'm being honest with you.
I'm not going to comment on that. Somehow I'm one of the few people that does. But I'll put that down to my tolerance.
No. It's quite the opposite. It's what I was just about to say. What's bizarre is that my idea, my perception of myself back then was intolerable, and I wouldn't have gotten along with myself at all. However, everybody wanted to be my friend everywhere I went. Even ask Rob. Like most people, like didn't take to Rob, and that's the truth. Especially when making new friends and new groups.
Yeah,
but with me, everybody wanted to be my friend. There was no divisiveness. The only place I was divisive was in the workplace, because I made enemies in the workplace. But I really didn't give a shit about that. But outside of the workplace, everyone loved me. Everyone. And I don't know why. I was insufferable as far as I'm concerned.
Nah, I don't think you ever were. I think you were a fucking nightmare when you had a drink. But you know, there's people I know that are aggressive and violent when they have a drink. You were just overbearing.
Yeah.
That thing do you? I don't know if you'll admit to this. You used to put your fucking hand on people's necks when you were pissed. It was like a
love it, mate. Love it.
Why?
Love it.
Like you'd be talking to me, and I remember like one of Shane's mates commented on it.
Because I'm telling you something.
He knew you were my mate. He knew your mate, so maybe it's like don't get me wrong. I like Rick. He's a good lad. Why does he keep grabbing my neck when he talks to me? And I just said, "You're his bitch, mate, and he needs you to know." Wait until he gets you alone, mate. Your fucking ass is going to be split.
But yeah, I did used to do that quite a lot. But honestly, now. It's not a case of I'll never say I don't drink, because I think that's what you say, and I think that's a complete bitch move. Like a man drinks, in my opinion, but
you don't get drunk,
mate. And like I don't feel like I need to drink. Like I can go 6 months without drinking at all, and I don't even notice if the occasions don't pop up. And if I go out on dates now, if she's drinking, I will have 2 drinks. And then I'll make sure I move the date on around the 3rd drink, so I don't have to keep on drinking. We won't go to another place where it's more like hit the bar.
Dude, my wife has never seen me drink.
Well, it's not
not once. She thinks so. She hates it because her family like a fucking get together. They don't get wasted, but they like sitting around and get some wine out and what have you. But yeah, I mean, fucking hell. I just told you wouldn't like me. You wouldn't like. I'm not a nasty person at all. I'm just really fucking inappropriate because I find it hilarious. Stupid shit.
I don't remember that about you being drunk. I remember you being quite a normal drunk. Actually.
No. It's because when I was out with you and Mask, excuse me, you two fucking went for it so much.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I was like the nerd at the house party trying to keep you from fucking smashing a window. So you probably didn't see it as much as other mates. But dude, my fucking gob got myself into trouble a few times. Like normally with fucking girls just making inappropriate jokes. Because the lads never took offence to anything I said.
Yeah.
But I just used to do dumb shit.
Mate, there is that. Like, I only saw it once. and you call it inappropriate jokes.
I'm not going to try and justify anything I ever did when I was drunk. I was a knob.
Yeah, no, you
And none of
you
it didn't
you
make
call
sense.
it. No, yeah. Okay, so now you're probably close to what
I
I'm
know
about
the story
to
you're
say
going to
next.
say. I know the story
Yeah,
you're going to say.
no, you should. No, I'm not going to tell that story again. I've already told you a million times.
Or
But
is it, I
like
said your
some of your,
face is butters, but I still would or something.
no, you did. It was the way you said it. It was not a joke. This is my point. Is that I can tell an inappropriate joke, and I am self-aware that it is inappropriate. Right? You would say something, not being aware of the offense you're about to cause. Whereas if I'm going to tell an inappropriate joke, I'm aware beforehand I'm about to cause offense. Whereas with you, you think you're just telling a joke, you don't see the offense coming. And then afterwards, you say, oh, yeah, well, that's my sense of humor. To me, it's a lack of awareness. But anyway,
I remember being at a wedding when I would have been early mid-20s when I was actually like good looking and slim.
Okay.
And one of the bridesmaids there, oh fucking hell! And I only got told this after. I didn't remember doing it, so I'd had a few, quite a few. And one of the bridesmaids there, I think she was like my mate's. My mate, it was two of my mates that were getting married. And it was the bride's cousin or something. And this girl's fucking close to a 10 as you can get, absolutely stunning. And I did get to know her actually after, because just by chance she started working where I did. But I didn't realise what I said. But the wife's the bride's sister, obviously also a cousin, said something like, "Don't you think such and such looks stunning in a bridesmaid outfit?" And like I'd been getting on with her quite well. We'd just been having a really good conversation, and I got told after that I'd really fucked up there, because she was like, she actually called me out and said, "Oh, who's that one?" sort of thing, and which is amazing because she was a fucking lot better looking than me. But apparently she said, "Doesn't she look pretty?" And I said something like, "She ain't bad, but there's better here," or something like that, like in front of her. And yeah, I think I must have thought it was funny or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't remember saying it that way. But
that's
she
not funny.
really took. I don't. I'm not saying it was. I'm saying I was pissed, and this is why I shouldn't drink.
And as well, it's what you said at Azra's party. It wasn't funny at all. It wasn't constructed, in my opinion. Like
I don't know why that came out of my mouth.
It was just an insult. You said, "You've got a bit of a dog face," but I still probably would. See, to me, that's not a joke. To me, that's an insult from a huge misogynist.
I'm not a misogynist, you know that. Fucking. I mean, to be fair, that's not the worst thing I did at one of Azra's parties.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you are a misogynist. I definitely know you're not. I know you're not.
Was that the same night where I had to throw buckets of water out of your window to try and clean off the roof that I puked on?
Yeah, that was a big night.
Yeah, I ran into the bathroom to throw up. Azra sat on the toilet having a piss, and she's like, "Get the fuck out!" I'm like, "It's in my mouth." And I'm lucky that your window wasn't locked. I had to open it. Wow. And the worst thing was that the window was at a height, like it was at like chest height. Have you ever tried to throw up without bending over? Like you stood upright, so gravity is fighting against you. Yeah. It's fucking horrible, dude. But it's still projectiled out your window onto your conservatory roof. And what was funny is that it was snowing that night. And when I went downstairs into the conservatory in the morning, I looked up and it was frozen on the roof. And there was just these, when I looked out, there was these patches where the snow was just missing. I was like,
You're lucky. God. You're lucky that Azra was a very cool.
She was.
Person.
Nah, she was cool.
Honestly,
she was awesome.
Laid back, sense of humor, like adventurous person in life. That traveled around the world and that. Like she was a very, very cool person. Very, very like kind of like she was rare actually. And I'd never ever heard her judge anybody or talk shit about no one. Yeah, she was like, so you did it at the right house. She kind of like,
and you just put up with me.
She was annoyed. Yeah, no, she was annoyed at you.
Yeah.
At the same time, she was saying, "Oh no, but Neil's lovely anyway." So So yeah,
It wasn't the first time I'd met her, and that was lucky. But shit like that's the sort of shit.
Yeah, but that's normal though. Throwing up when you're drunk, that's not bad.
Fucking hell. I remember I remember at nightclub, fucking some girl. She missed. She threw a drink at me and missed. I don't know fucking how. I was stood next to her, and it was because she said something about. She said that she was a vegan. That was it. I was having a conversation with there's a couple of birds out. Me and my friend Paul were there. We got chatting to them, and I said to one of them, it was something completely unrelated. And I don't know if you've ever been in this conversation, like someone just wants to drop it in. And it was such a cliche. I said something like, I don't really follow football, blah, 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 because that was the topic. She went, oh, really? I'm a vegan. It's like,
Wow.
no, but I was pissed. And I just said, one, what the fuck is the relevance to that? How did you segue onto that? And two, like, how do you know if someone's a vegan? They tell you. And I sort of made a joke about that.
Yeah.
And then
Triggered her.
she says, I take it seriously. Like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I just don't understand the segue. I said, at least you don't look fucking skinny as shit, And then that was the line. And I said, at least you're not skinny as shit, And in my head, like in my drunk mind, I was saying you look healthy. But obviously, inadvertently saying that vegans are generally skinny, ready to snap at any moment, which isn't true. But this was 15 years ago or something stupid. And she just screamed in my ear, and I heard it over the music so clearly. I've got an eating disorder. And I was like, that's something else irrelevant. You're telling me, like, where are these segues coming? Follow the
it sounds like she had many mental health disorders.
Dude, she was a regular at that nightclub, and that was the place I DJ'd. Or rather, my housemate DJ'd, and I sometimes went in there and covered while he went and got stoned. But yeah, and you know what? I won her back over by the end of the night. Actually, I don't even know how. I think she just kept talking to me, and then we changed the conversation because she just kept bringing up completely unrelated shit to what we was talking about. And it was all right at the end, but yeah, she was fucking nuts. So she had those lines on her forearm that tell you she's going to be dynamite in bed, but an absolute fucking nightmare to deal with.
I can't remember any conversations I've ever had with the woman in a nightclub. Not one. Maybe that's because
I remember interactions with people, though. It's like a weird thing for me. I forget so much shit. But if I'm having a conversation, I remember the interaction.
Okay.
Years and years later.
I never liked nightclubs anyway. That's probably maybe one of the reasons I don't remember too much about them is that I never, ever to this day liked nightclubs. The only reason I went to nightclubs is because, like, all of my friends, I made anywhere. Didn't matter where I went and who I made friends with. Everyone liked to go to nightclubs, and on top of that, that's where women went. So it was like there's no avoiding it. But I hated them, and I hate them. I still hate them now. I'm so happy I don't have to go to nightclubs anymore.
Yeah, well, that's where you meet girls when you're young, isn't it? When you get older, you realise bars and I don't know, events are better. Under the radar places are better, aren't they? Where you can.
Bars were never really a thing when we were younger, though, were they? Like, what you would have is you'd have maybe one or two bars, which would be like a precursor to a club